So, welcome to another episode of The Orminators, or as I now like to call it, Single Asian Dad. Single Asian Dad. Maybe that should be a theme song. Anyways, I won't torture you with that anymore. Lunchtime here in the Orr household, and it's time to figure out what I want to eat. As I was showing you in a previous episode or a previous video, the kitchen, the freezer full of frozen food. So I'll go ahead and flip the camera around so that you can see that, and we'll talk a little bit about what we're doing here. Give you a little bit of a review on the taste, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So for today's meal, I have selected the Atkins Low Carb Living Beef Teriyaki Stir Fry. Now, admittedly, I am not doing an official low carb living. Nothing like that by any stretch of the imagination. Not doing keto, not doing paleo, nothing like that. As you can tell, I love my bread. I love bread. So, but, you know, these were relatively compact meals, 8 ounces of food. You know, for those of you who are doing Atkins diets and stuff like that, I guess some of this stuff makes sense to you. 6 net carbs and 18 grams of protein, whatever. The box makes it look tasty, and that's really all I really cared about, and it was going to be something that was going to be quick and easy for me to prepare for myself and eat. So flipping this thing over here, let's see. Where are the instructions on how to make this? There we go. So we are supposed to nuke this thing for 3 minutes after we cut the film to vent. We'll stir it up a little bit and then cook it again. Cook it for an additional 1.5 to 2 minutes. My microwave is kind of moderate, so I usually go the full 2 minutes. And then as far as like whenever it gives a range, I usually pick the longer of the ranges there, the top end, if you will. So let's go ahead and open the box and see what this looks like. So there it is in its frozen state. My hand for scale there. You can kind of see how big that is. What, 8 ounces of food. I wonder if that includes the packaging. Be interesting. So, anyways, try not to get too much of a glare there. You see some broccoli, some meat, carrots, and stuff like that. Green beans of some sort. Looks like some peppers. Looks pretty tasty, actually. I'm drooling a little bit in anticipation to see how this tastes. Big fan of stir fry. You know, Asian man likes stir fry. Imagine that. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab a knife here, and we'll vent it as requested. There we go. So that all the steam gets out of there. Then we'll go ahead and put it in the microwave. There we go. We'll press the 3 button here. And I'm not going to make you sit here and wait for 3 minutes for this to cook. We'll film different stages. Alright, so now the initial 3 minutes is done. We are going to stir this up a little bit in here. I do have to say the sauce that this is in doesn't look very teriyaki-ish. You can see it's almost like some sort of curdled cream instead. Smells good. It'd be interesting to see if they ever invent smell-o-vision for YouTube. I just spilled a little bit there. I like every little bit that I can get out of it, but oh well. All right, stir it up. Put the thing back on there. Let's put it back in the microwave. All right, so here we go. This is what it looks like fully cooked. Kind of all stirred up there. Looks pretty good. You know, not fresh and crisp looking like you might expect in a real restaurant or anything like that, but decent enough to eat. And if you're hungry enough, you'll eat anything. So let's go ahead and give this a try. All right, here we go. Let's see what this tastes like. We'll start with the vegetables first, the broccoli. You know, nobody really likes wilted broccoli, so we'll go ahead and see what that tastes like. Fairly crisp still. Sauce is good, actually. Didn't look so curdled once I got into it. Once it'd been cooked thoroughly. So let's try some of the peppers. Not bad. Kind of sweet and savory at the same time, like teriyaki is supposed to be. Gets the salivary glands going there. It's tasty. Doesn't taste awful, for sure. I'd pick this again to eat it. Some beans. Not bad. Never in a million years would I claim this to be, Gordon Ramsay level cooking or anything like that, but, when you're looking for a quick meal, something you can just throw in the microwave and get going on a busy day, it's actually good. I think the real test, of course, is going to be the beef itself. Is it tender enough? Not dry or anything like that. Does it taste like shoe leather? So let's see. Meat's not tough. Tastes like beef with teriyaki sauce on it. So, which I guess just about everything you could ask for in something that's called beef, beef stir fry. Let's try the carrots now. Yeah, edible. Not my mama's home cooking or nothing like that, but you know what? When you're single and you're working and you don't necessarily want to cook, this would definitely be an option for you. Quick meal, that's for sure. Only 8 ounces of food. Probably not going to make you full. And want to eat something else a little bit later, especially considering it's, kind of Asian food. The cliche about that, you'll always be hungry later. Well, you add the fact that it's not a lot. But for somebody who's trying to eat moderately healthy, not a bad option. I make no claims as to the efficacy of its, low carbness or proteinness and its effects like that, but number one, it's got some vegetables in there. It's not fried or baked or cooked in oil or anything like that. Got a decent tasting. In fact, it's got a little bit of a light spicy kick to it. A little bit of heat, not a lot. But it is there. Maybe it's the peppers. Kind of weird, you might notice I'm kind of mostly eating the vegetables first. I like to eat the vegetables first and leave the good stuff for later, like the beef. Yep, definitely edible. Would definitely get this one again. As a kind of a meal substitute, if you will, if I want to just have a quick late lunch. Put on a scale of 1 to 10. This This is one of the first ones I'm going to be reviewing for this channel, so I don't want to give it too high of a score, you know, because I'm going to compare it to other ones. So we'll start this one like a kind of a midland score, and maybe on other ones, as I eat other ones, I'll change the score. Well, right now, I'll give this one a good solid 7 out of 10. Would definitely eat again, would definitely purchase again, you know, if we're going to consider that I'm going to eat a meal for less than $5, depending on where you're at, right? I think here in Washington, this was like $3.99 or something like that. I'd have to go back and look at the receipt. But, you know, it's not a super expensive meal. Will definitely cut the hunger pangs from lunch. I don't know how many calories this thing is. I'm gonna go take a quick look at the box again. $260 calories. Okay, not bad. 15 milligrams of cholesterol, 880 milligrams of sodium, 10 grams of carbs, only 3 grams of sugar, 18 grams of protein. So, yeah, not bad. Something to think about. All right, hope you enjoyed this little taste test, and if you like what you saw, give me a like and a subscribe. Remember, I'm the single Asian dad now, and I'll be doing a lot more of these sorts of things here, plus getting out and adventuring a little bit, something that I wasn't able to do for a lot of years. Some camping, some overlanding, and things like that. But, yeah, I will see you on the next video.